time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Hey, Dave.
Good evening, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander loves getting to the rim. Last season, he led the league in drives per game by a wide margin. Matter of fact, he drove the most that we've ever seen since they started tracking the stat back in 2013. His blend of length, strength, and craftiness has been remarkable to watch. Guys?
Like you, David, on the sideline. Boy, I love Gilgeous-Alexander in his game. DA, thank you. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
And he's been very active with his hands. How about the steal numbers this month? He's been really hounding on the defensive side.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Favors, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Lou Dort, and it's Bazley in at the power forward. And for the Pacers, they've got Halliburton. He's out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Duarte in at the 3 slot. What do you think, Brent, happens to a team with its chemistry at this stage of the season? Teammates have spent clearly a lot of time together by this point.
Well, I think you try to find ways to still keep practice entertaining and try to find those days off and sneak in some things that are, outside of what the monotony of a season might be over the course of 6 or 7 months. So continuing to be creative with a day off, maybe visits in the city to someplace that guys haven't been before, team dinners and things like that to still promote the camaraderie you want and togetherness of the team, Kevin. That becomes extremely important at this point of the year. Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover for opposing guards, especially at his size.
Halliburton up top, Gilgeous-Alexander cover. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. We have got to see that sensational Mobile One block again.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Halliburton passes to Bitadze. Now Halliburton shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton, that's good.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And when Sacramento took Tyrese Halliburton 12th overall in the 2020 draft, they expected him to contribute right away. And Tyrese delivered, winning NBA Rookie of the Month in his first 2 months in the league.
So it's the Pacers now. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. There's Bitadze. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Such a calming influence on the floor. Halliburton plays Greg way older than his age.
And remember, Halliburton spent 2 years in college. Most of the time we see one-and-done guys, but that second year can do wonders for your career. I stayed for the full 4 years, and that extra experience went a long way.
Here's Halliburton after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bitadze. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Bitadze's got 5 now.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the night.
Good poise there from the young Gilgeous-Alexander, not allowing himself to get rattled.
Halliburton passes to Brissett. Back to Halliburton. The 10-footer, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nice job, SGA, coming in and using that long, athletic wingspan.
Back to Dort, pass to Favors. Drops in the layup for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
There's the pass to Orte. There's Bitadze over Favors. Bitadze with the bucket. He's got 7.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Favors sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. Averaging about 23 points per 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
Give him a hand, fans.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at the Thunder. It's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Williams against Stevenson. And it's Smith, top of the key. Healed outside. Smith with a screen on Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Smith gets it to go on the assist from Stevenson.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Here's Mann. 11-point game, his last outing.
In the first 2 minutes.
The kick out to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Here's Smith. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Offensive foul.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Oklahoma City trailing. Passes it to Mann. Good on the bucket. So the Thunder, their last game, a loss to the Suns.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
Well, you have to be able to use the three-point line in some way. It's just such a weapon. And in that game, it was just not there for him.
1:04 left to play here in the first. That's tipped. Another shot. Yep, that one goes. Mann's got his second bucket of the game to go. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Stevenson against Williams. And the basket by Stevenson.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And that one, good. Mann's got 6. The Pacers have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Releases from 15, and again it's Indiana.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mann. Pass to Roby. There's the 3. And the Thunder, another 3.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Hield. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board, Clark, as we wrap up the first. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, with some teammates sidelined with injury, Malcolm Brogdon spoke about their approach.
When we have guys down, people need to step up, and I think people take a little bit larger roles, whether it's scoring, whether it's just being productive off the bench, getting stops on defense. I think it's all productivity, and I think guys have been stepping up.
And Greg, as he says, that adversity creates opportunity for those players stepping into a bigger role.
And that's what this league is all about, being ready when your number is called. Those others have to rise to the moment.
Luguentz Dort.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Lou Dort, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Favors, and it's Giddey in at shooting guard. Halliburton for 3. And Indiana, another 3. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Halliburton. Again, Oklahoma City.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
He gets that one.
This is a good sign here. Brogdon, under duress, still comes through.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he'll attack the rim as often as you let him.
That's impressive stuff, too, for a young player to just rely on the fact that they are relentlessly going to attack any opposition defensively and try to get to the free throw line and take that kind of contact, and that's what Shai does.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that deal.
Most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Such a long and versatile guard that possesses a very intriguing and exciting skill set. Gilgeous-Alexander, lots of room to grow.
Locked in the pass to Bitadze. Yep, that one goes in there. Bitadze's got 9.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Favors sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now the feed to Favors. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bazley, and it's blocked. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted their G League coach, Mark Daigneault, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, D.A. Favors with a screen on Brogdon, and he drives in, and Giddey gets it to go.
Well, that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be. However, they find a way to get it done. Credit the shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense.
Bitadze, the pass to Brogdon. And the rejection by Favors.
Oh, great defense from Favors. Has that sense for when to go for the block.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Six to shoot. Here's Halliburton.
Okay.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just cannot quantify.
Well, I'm going to quantify something right now, Greg. This is a close game, and that was something special. And the shot goes in.
And that's a tough shot. Getting into the mid-range on the move, and Darius made that look easy.
Jackson with the screen. Three-pointer on the way. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Jerome passes to Favors. Dort. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Dort's got 7 now in this quarter.
This story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Halliburton drives in, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
One shot.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
It also feels like they just got into a great rhythm from the three-point line right away in the game.
The free throw off from Halliburton.
And Isaiah Roby out of Nebraska, a second-round pick, but boy, there's a lot to like about this show.
There is an intriguing skill set with Isaiah. He can shoot it a little bit, puts the ball down. He likes to pass the ball. So in the team concept, he continues to develop what he can do offensively. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Jerome passes to Pokusevski. The pass to Roby. Here's Pokusevski. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. This is it to Roby. There's Jerome. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Halliburton outside. Going inside, and Denied. He sends it right off the glass. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Halliburton. Pass to Roby. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
What focus there. You go off the dribble, you got to have good balance, and Buddy Hield in a great rhythm right there.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Indiana Pacers. And with a game that's shot for shot, back and forth, neck and neck, mano a mano, safe to say they're dancing cheek to cheek, huh?
You lost me there at that end with the cheek-to-cheek stuff, Ernie.
Yeah, you're getting weird. But I like it, Ernie. I like it with the cheek-to-cheek.
Thank you, big fella. That means a lot. Now let's talk about this matchup. So far, a good start for the Pacers.
Love to see a team grind for those offensive boards. They're doing the dirty work and converting those extra possessions into points. It's got to be demoralizing for the defense at this stage.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. We've got Malcolm Brogdon. He's out there with Halliburton. And it's Brissett in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Indiana. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Such a big part of Gilgeous-Alexander's growth. When he hits hard shots like that, it makes him feel like he can score just about anywhere.
Here's Brissett. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 5 to shoot. Pass to Halliburton. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Giddey. He's guarded by Brogdon. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving to the basket. And it's denied. And there's the pass to Halliburton. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. They set the pick. Here's Brogdon. That one good for 2. Brogdon's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers.
Wow, through contact, Brogdon, a nice job there. Just a will to score on that play.
To the paint, stolen away. Pass to be touched. Brogdon left side. Steps back and fires. Again, Indiana.
Good job there. Brogdon doesn't need much room. Has it there from the mid-range and knocks it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Sinks the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He kicks it to Favors. Pass to Bazley. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Goes up on the wing. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Thunder,
On defense, Oklahoma City trailing by 5. Taylor passes to Brogdon, and that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Feeds it to Stevenson. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Rejected by Taylor. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow me. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Pass to Brogdon. Wiggins with the block. It's Dort on the wing. And the Thunder another three.
Luguentz Dort.
Man, if this offense can get Luguentz Dort to become a reliable option, it's going to open some stuff up.
And Lu Dort has made a name for himself on defense. Viewed as a superstar stopper. Well, he's earned it with his play.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Pacers. Smith checked in for Goga Bitadze. And Hield subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. .139 left in the third quarter. Sykes, it's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And the shot goes in. And the Pacers lead by 4. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. On the wing, Williams. The pass to Pokusevski. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Mann. A three-pointer. Wiggins. And the Thunder another 3. Greg, the way Dort has handled guys like LeBron and Harden, he does as well as anyone when it comes to defending them.
Yeah, I mean, he's small but strong and really hard to bump off the spot. Quick enough to stay with anyone on their drives and just turning into a great shutdown defender.
41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's the break. Beyond the arc. And Indiana, another 3.
Still the strongest part of Buddy Hield's game. He is a lethal shooter. What a perfect stroke that was.
Pokusevski, the pass to Roby. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Hield against Wiggins. Sykes. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder.
That will count. And he hits the buzzer beater.
The defense has to be beside themselves there. Terrific shot to close out the quarter by him.
And so it's Indiana heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
It's the fourth.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Pacers leading by 7. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Gilgeous Alexander. Favors is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Baisley in at the 4-man position. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
Thunder trailing by 10. Here's Giddey. On the wing, Gilgeous Alexander.
Gilgeous Alexander learning this offensive system and learning it well.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Here's Brissett. Offline with his 3. So Favors will bring it up for the Thunder. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. This one for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. RJ's got the lead up to 11 now for Indiana.
Well, he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Jackson.
At the line for Indiana, number 4, 1 shot.
Trailing by 12. Giddey the pass to Favors. Deflects the pass. Oklahoma City moving it around. Lobs it up for Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
Healed outside. Puts it up, and it's blocked by Gilgeous Alexander. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous Alexander.
Malcolm Brogdon, Tyrese Halliburton.
Here's Brissett. Favors with the ball. Brogdon picks him up. Favors attacking. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Pass to Orte. Over Favors. And the rejection by Favors. Baisley passes to Dort. The jump hook. It's deflected. Pass to Halliburton. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And he gets it back. Here's Brissett. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brissett's got himself on the board with 3 there. Outside, Dort. Favors sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Favors. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the pass to Brogdon. Passes to Bitadze. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good from Bitadze. And the Pacers lead by 13.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Halliburton picks him up. The shot's good from baseline.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Brissett. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
For Indiana, O'Shea Brissett. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Step back shot. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'd like to see Gilgeous-Alexander continue to get more and more consistent from there.
2 minutes remaining.
Brogdon right side.
2 minutes.
Carried from 15 feet out.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And it's blocked. Boom, he jams it straight down.
How about Brogdon? Doesn't really have explosive speed, but his balance there, able to get it done.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Again, the Thunder score.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Indiana. Thunder trailing by 11. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Favors with a screen on Brogdon. Into the lane. And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Halliburton passes to Bitadze. Halliburton kicks to Hield. Pass to Bitadze. Back to Hield. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Fades away. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Pacers.
They had to battle for this one. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Tyrese Halliburton.
Guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Halliburton with it. So the Pacers take the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Tyrese Halliburton.